So, The Witcher 3 just got some really exciting news with rumors of a new DLC that could have a release date right around the corner. What if I told you that you could be playing brand new, fan-made expansions for The Witcher 3 right now on your console? And what if the graphics could be pushed to rival games coming out today in 2026? It sounds like a fantasy, but that's the promise behind a massive rumored update for The Witcher 3. A game that's over a decade old might be about to get its biggest evolution yet. But, with all the internet speculation, we have to ask the question, is any of it true? Today, we're going to try and separate the facts from the fiction. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into it. For a game that's already given us two of the best expansions in RPG history, more content seems almost too good to be true. And yet, the winds of rumor have been howling. This all started circulating when a Polish industry insider, Boris Niespielak, claimed a new DLC was in development. Since then, he has apparently doubled down, telling outlets like Eurogamer that his information has been verified by several independent sources. The whole situation went into overdrive when a Polish analyst, Mateusz Chrzanowski, put a date on it, suggesting a potential May 2026 release. This isn't just fans being hopeful, it's coming from industry watchers connecting the dots, and one of the biggest dots is the developer supposedly behind it all, Fool's Theory. Now, if that name sounds familiar, it should. Fool's Theory is the studio Projekt RED has entrusted with the full remake of the original Witcher 1. Critically, their studio is made up of CDPR veterans who know the REDengine 3, the tech that powers The Witcher 3. The theory is that while the main CDPR teams are busy with the next Witcher saga on a new engine, Fool's Theory is in the perfect spot to create one last piece of content for Wild Hunt. It's a setup that makes a lot of sense, but it still leaves a huge question. Why? Why would CD Projekt RED, a company focused on huge future projects like The Witcher 4 and the next Cyberpunk, put resources into a game from 2015? The answer, I have to say, seems to be brilliant marketing. The next major Witcher game, codenamed Polaris, isn't expected for at least another couple of years. That's a long time to ask the fanbase to wait. This rumored DLC isn't just about more content, it's a commercial bridge to the next generation of The Witcher. Think of it as an appetizer. It gets global interest fired up, brings millions of players back to Geralt's world, and warms up the marketing machine for the main event, The Witcher 4. It's essentially free marketing that keeps the IP hot, drives sales, and keeps the community talking. CDPR executives have even added a little fuel to this fire themselves. While they haven't confirmed anything directly, their financial calls have had some interesting language. In late 2025, CD Projekt's CFO, Piotr Nielubowicz, stated, "There is a chance that new content hinted upon in recent calls and reports may see release in the coming year, having an impact on our results." Now that's a vague statement, but it's the kind of corporate smoke that insiders point to as proof of a fire. And while the company officially says it doesn't comment on rumors, all the pieces seem to fit into a clear business strategy. Now, a new quest would be exciting, but that's not the part that will change everything. The truly revolutionary part of all this is the long-awaited introduction of cross-platform mod support for consoles. CD Projekt RED has already announced they're working on an update with the mod.io platform to bring an official modding ecosystem to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. After getting delayed from 2025, this feature is now slated for a 2026 release, which, aligns perfectly with the rumored DLC timeline. For years, console players have looked on as the PC community transformed The Witcher 3. This update finally breaks down that wall. So what does this actually mean for you on console? It means an almost endless stream of new content from a passionate community. Imagine downloading a mod like the HD Reworked Project and seeing the world with a level of detail you never thought possible on a console. We're talking about textures so crisp you can count the stones on a castle wall, and armor that shows every single scratch. But it goes much deeper. Think about new quests. The PC community has created entire new storylines with new characters and monsters. Imagine downloading a new Witcher contract in Velen or a new mystery in Novigrad, all integrated into your game. Then there's gameplay. Mods exist that completely change the combat or add new mechanics like a realistic weather system or even just the ability to wear a cloak that flows in the wind, a fan favorite for years. You could add new swords, new armor, and countless other improvements to tailor the game just for you. This isn't just a patch, it's a fundamental shift that transforms The Witcher 3 into a game you finished, into a platform for endless new adventures. Alongside that revolutionary mod support, the other half of this rumored update is a final, significant graphical overhaul. CD Projekt RED has a history here. We all saw what they did with the next-gen update in 2022, which brought in ray tracing and dramatically improved the visuals years after release. This rumored 2026 patch would be the engine's Swan Song, one last push to make a decade-old masterpiece shine. With the rumored involvement of Fool's Theory and their knowledge of REDengine 3, we can speculate on what this might look like. This could mean more advanced ray tracing like realistic global illumination, making forests feel denser and caves darker. It could mean even better 4K textures that push the boundaries on current-gen consoles. This wouldn't just be to make the game look prettier, it's about modernizing its feel to bridge the gap until The Witcher 4 arrives on a brand new engine. It's a way for CDPR to make sure that anyone jumping back in experiences the world at its absolute best, setting a high bar for the future. It's one last definitive visual statement for one of the most beloved games of all time. So, standing here in early 2026, where does that leave us? We have strong rumors from credible industry insiders about a new paid DLC for The Witcher 3. We have a plausible developer in Fool's Theory, a logical business strategy from CD Projekt RED, and even some carefully chosen words from company executives that hint at something big. However, and this is the most important part, we should probably just take all this with a grain of salt. Nothing about a new paid DLC has been officially confirmed by CD Projekt RED. As of now, it remains highly credible speculation. But what is confirmed is that an official mod editor is being worked on for consoles and is slated for this year. And when you pair that reality with the powerful rumors of a final story expansion and another graphical leap, a truly exciting picture emerges. If these rumors are real, obviously, this won't just be another update. The combination of new official content to cap off Geralt's story and the infinite possibilities of community mods would be a fundamental rebirth of The Witcher 3 on consoles. It would make a 10-year-old classic feel brand new, giving us endless reasons to ride out on the path one more time and perfectly setting the stage for the new saga. It really is a testament to the enduring legacy of this game. Most single-player titles fade away after a year or two, but here we are, over a decade later, still analyzing leaks and holding our breath for one last ride. It proves that the continent is a world we simply aren't ready to leave yet. If this update does drop, it sends a powerful message to the entire industry that long-term support isn't just about fixing bugs, it's about respecting the player's passion. Even if the paid DLC rumor turns out to be false, the arrival of the mod editor alone is enough to secure the game for the next 10 years. Giving console players the keys to the kingdom is the ultimate thank you from the developers. So, keep your silver swords sharp and your potions brewed. Whether you're a veteran from the School of the Wolf or a newcomer, 2026 is shaping up to be a massive year. But what do you think? Are these rumors too good to be true? And what kind of mods would be the first ones you download on your PlayStation or Xbox? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to like this video and subscribe. I'll be covering every single leak and official announcement as they happen, so make sure your notification bell is turned on so you don't miss a beat. Thanks for watching.